In today's video, I'll be telling you about some of my favourite road car mods for Assetto Corsa. I'm sure you've all heard of the next car and what it can do to a driver's face. This is the Ariel Atom. The Atom was introduced in 2008 as a road legal race car constructed of tube framing, carbon fibre and not much else. The Atom weighs just 550 kilograms and has exactly 500 horsepower, meaning it has a power to weight ratio of 1.1 kilograms per horsepower, and it goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds. The Atom's engine is derived from a pair of Suzuki Hayabusa motorcycle engines, and that explains why the peak torque arrives at 7,750 revs per minute. If you ever need more adrenaline while driving on some tight curving roads, the Atom is perfect for this. It's hard to drive at first, but once you get used to the lack of weight and its insane torque stats, this car is extremely fun to drive. Next is one of the first German performance wagons in existence, the Audi RS2 Avant. The RS2 was a limited edition high-performance estate car manufactured in the mid-90s. It was a collaborative effort between both Audi and Porsche. In the 90s, Audi was just a mid-rate brand that was incapable of developing a high-performance road car themselves, so they got Porsche on board. Porsche completely built this car, and most of its parts have actual Porsche badges on them. The RS2 was built in the Porsche factory right next to the 911. This is a very special car, and the mod is of similar quality. It's 4-wheel drive, so you can either cruise around in the RS2 or even take it off-roading. I highly recommend you check this one out. Up next is the hypest of hypercars. This 1360 horsepower beast is called the Koenigsegg One. It has a power to weight ratio of just 1 kilogram, just like the Atom, but is so much more of a handful to tame. The One is insanely fast and makes for some exhilarating driving. If you manage to drive this thing in a straight line, you are rewarded by the speed this thing can get up to. The Koenigsegg One can reach over 270 miles per hour. This is the perfect car to take on the Shutoko expressway if you ever feel like going as fast as humanly possible. And if you somehow get bored of the stock version, it comes with an upgraded turbo spec which puts out 1450 horsepower, which just increases the power to weight and torque. Definitely check this one because it is absolutely bonkers. Moving back to Germany now, and actually the same factory that the RS2 was manufactured in. This mod is the Porsche 911 933 Turbo. This mod was crafted by actual owners of the real life counterpart, and many members of the owners club have had their input on this mod. Therefore, it is one of the most realistic mods that Assetto Corsa has. The 933 Turbo is perfect for cruising LA Canyons or Shutoko Highway. The mod also comes with a rough tuned version, giving you around 85 more horsepower, suspension upgrades and weight savings. If you're into your Porsches, this mod isn't to be slept on. Last but not least is the Caterham Super7. This is one of my realistic dream cars, as they provide an extremely raw driving experience for quite a cheap price, much like the Ariel Atom as I mentioned earlier. The Caterhams are classics with huge amounts of character, famous for huge amounts of noise and flames popping out of the exhausts. Caterhams are serious petrol-head cars. The particular version I am showing you today only has around 133 horsepower, but weighs 540 kilograms. If you're too scared to drive the Atom mentioned earlier, this is a much more toned down version of the exact same beast, although it is still extremely fun to drive. This mod comes with a few versions, both with different bodies and left and right hand drive. If you didn't want to get a Caterham in real life before, you definitely will after driving them in a simulator. So those were my top 5 road car mods for Assetto Corsa in 2021. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Assetto content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.